Alright, so we're playing some rats today. These dirty little rats. It's based around Vren, the Relentless. This card is just amazing. It's a 3/4 for 4 mana in Dimir colors, Ward 2. That's a lot of word salad, but basically you kill one of their creatures, it exiles it, and you get a rat that scales to how many rats you have. But it can be done on either turn. So just at the end of any turn. So if you kill stuff on their turn, you'll still get a rat. We also have Tangled Colony to create more rats based on how much damage is done to this. We have 4 Azure Beastbinders. This card's amazing. It's a 1/3 vigilance for 2 mana, and it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. Now, when it attacks, up to 1 target artifact, creature, or planeswalker an opponent controls loses all abilities until your next turn. But how we're using it is for this last part. If it's a creature, it also has base power and toughness of 2/2 until your next turn. So if you target a prowess creature, it will not have prowess on their turn, which slows down aggro. If it's something like Sheoldred, they're not going to gain life from drawing the card. If you have an Azure Beastbinder or 2 on the board, you can go ahead and make any of his big creatures into 2 power creatures, and then throw the 2 1/1 counters on your Azure Beastbinder so it doesn't die, and boom, that's a fun little thing to do with that card. More rats, we got the Mind Whisker. Beginning of your upkeep, Surveil 1, and Threshold, as long as there are 7 or more cards in your graveyard, creatures your opponents control get -1, -0. Well, this is just good with how many tokens there are out there. And most of the time, I think an opponent's going to leave this card alone because they don't think it's powerful enough to remove. But if they have 7 creatures out, that's 7 damage you're not taking. We also got Lord Skitter here to create some more rats and exile some stuff from their graveyards, and just a 3/3 body at 3 is pretty good here. We have Valley Floodcaller to untap all of our rats. Yes, this is an otter lord, but it's also a rat lord, so we're going to play it. We got Season of Loss. We're going to do the 2 and 1 Paw Prints, which is draw a card for each creature you controlled that died this turn, and each player sacks a creature. So you go ahead and do the 2 Paw Prints, and then you can sack up to 3 creatures, and have your opponent sack up to 3 creatures. And with all these extra rats around, and the Vren out, you'll just sack your creatures and get them right back. Only now you'll get rats that are scaling. So much better. We got Rankle's Prank as a 1-of in here to do the same type of thing. We have a couple of Kidnaps. This is sort of fun. We're never gifting the card on this. We're always just stealing their creature and then keeping it for ourselves with the stun counters on it, and then sacking it to these things. So, and just for fun, Wix Patrol at the top, 5/3, 6 mana creature. When he enters, you mill 3 cards, and target creature an opponent controls gets -X/-X until end of turn, where X is the greatest mana value among cards in your graveyard, which we have lots of high casting cost stuff. So we're taking out almost anything. And Glarb, while not being any type of a rat, he's a 2/4 Death Touch that lets us play cards from the top of our library and surveil. And it's cards that are mana value of 4 or greater, which we have a ton of. So this guy, I just threw in the green mana to put this guy in, because why would I not play this? It is so good in here. This could use at least 1 more Vren, and maybe some other new cards, new rares that I haven't collected yet, but if you just want to try out rats and have some fun, this is not that bad. A keep. So yeah, these Surveil lands are actually in here for me to purposely put stuff in the graveyard, because if I get those 7 cards, that 1 creature will make all of my opponents' creatures have -1/-0 while he's in play. So it gets rid of the problem of all those token bastards. And these beast binders are just really good blockers early game, and they can turn big creatures into 2/2s. Which he consequentially cannot be blocked by creatures with power 2 or greater. And he has vigilance, so I can just keep attacking through and keep him as a blocker. Boo, 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 doo. Oh, no, I actually want to keep that. That seems like fun. Sure. You can't block it. Boo, 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 boo. Boo-doo. So it looks like he's just green. If that's the case, if we get an untapped land next turn, we'll be happy. Because we'll be able to kill a bunch. Well, he's got that creature, so he must have... Yeah, he's got a swamp right there. We gotta hope that this Vren doesn't die right now. Because if he doesn't, we've got some fun stuff to do right here. Both tapped. You bastards. You're playing games with my heart. Well, none of his stuff can block. So we can keep pinging away. Does he kill it? He does. Well, that's not as much fun for me. I'll let that through. But we do get to do something neat about it now. Let's turn that into a 2-power creature, that into a 2-power creature. Then we will Gix's command to destroy each creature with power 2 or less, and make one of my creatures bigger. So he doesn't get back the creature that draws him cards, specifically. Boo, boo, boo. There I was, but now I'm here. You're actually here, but now you're not. That's not true. None of you are saying anything that's true. Oh, that bastard. Well, that's why we have this big rat in here. I'll just put stuff in the graveyard and then kill that. Huh. Boo, boo. Lies and slanders. There's no slanders going on. There's not even one slanders. Not even a Ned slanders. Interesting. We got lots of options here. We got a flash creature. We can draw more cards. I'm gonna go no blocks. So this otter also pumps up rats, as it were. We'll get rid of that. Oh, for crying out loud. Well. So I'm going to attack first. Because I can Season of Loss, and we'll just draw a card. So he's got to sack his creature, I've got to sack one of mine. But that's okay. He's got bigger creatures, so I don't need that as much. Search for a basic land? Sure. We got some back and forth going. It is back and it is also forth. Boo, 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 boo. Put this guy out. And play that. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, boo. Nope. Rankle's prank got countered. It got countered right out of existence. Now we'll take that. We'll go next. No attacks. Season of Loss again. Boo 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 boo. This is an interesting back and forth. I don't know who's winning this. No one does. It's impossible to know. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. We go no attacks. So if he attacks in, we cast out our Valley Flood Caller. Cast the Long Goodbye to pump our creatures, block, and we can take out something. Alright, so we block here. I think that's it. Oh, that's fine. We'll just kill it like that then. Okay. Alright. So... let's take that tough cookie. And... now we attack with everything. Make him sack 2 things. And now he's down to 6. He's got those food though, and he's got this Dread Knight. That just bought us time. Ooh. That's pretty good. Well, we don't have a choice. We have to block, so... can we do it? Is it possible? How much does this cost for? Well, that is what we're going to do. Make each player sack 2 creatures and discard 2 cards. We'll attack in. All right. Do we have what it takes? The answer's probably no with all that food. That's all right. He doesn't have to block. We just lose. We needed to draw another card. Well played, though. Wait. Let me good game and, concede. Yeah, let's do this. Let's throw them off the scent by playing blue-green first. They'll never think we're rats. Glarb. He's a big death touch frog. Do something about it. Boo, 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 boo. It lets me know I've got a removal spell for you, coming right down the gullet, right in the mouth. Very nice. Oh, I like it. We are going to steal this and just let it have those little tapped stun counters on it. Because he wants it for ramping. So we'll use it for ramping when we can sack it later. And that's why we put that in there, just to mess with them. Being dirty little rats is what we're doing. We're doing it. Ward, collect evidence 4. Okay. Activate ability. I actually don't want another one of those right now. Now we'll keep him there. Play this guy out. No attacks. Boom, boom, boo, boo, boo. What's going on there, buddy? What's going on? You're still roping? You're still gonna rope this whole way out because I stole your gold vein Hydra? What a crybaby. What a crybaby. Look at that big badger. He is crushing some sort of an animal carcass. Which seems rude, really, if you think about it. We go first. Let's surveil it up. I said let's surveil it up. What I got in my hand? Yeah, we'll get rid of it. Cleric, huh? Let's put out a tangled colony. They're so tangled. That Elias Ilkor will be a very fun creature to steal, I would imagine. Because it works very well with what we're doing, too. So, that's what's gonna happen. We're not promising him nothing. We're just taking his card. Whatever, I'll give it an extra bit of toughness. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Oh boy, this is This is mean, but I like it. First off, we're just gonna go ahead and attack. We'll let you block with that if you want. Now, let's destroy all creatures with power of 2 or less, and we'll make that guy bigger. City's got real incentive to try to kill this thing, or block it. Alright, we'll just destroy that. Boo, boo. He's pretty resilient. He is pretty resilient. But for how long? Because if he starts blocking now and his creatures die, he's giving me rats. Does he know that yet? Ooh, you're in trouble now. I'm coming after these bats. I'm coming after them. They're just rats with wings. Which sucks compared to me. Well, that no longer has Death Touch. He's screwed. He just doesn't know it yet. Boo, boo, boo. Here comes some more rats. I don't know if you've heard of them. We'll take that. Flying. We don't want you to have lifelink for your block. Where fox? There fox. And it is a long goodbye for you. Boom! Get wrecked. Get wrecked, bats. You got ratted on. You got ratted all over the place. You couldn't do anything about it. You tried. You tried and you lost. Man, this new standard's awesome. Like every deck I play, even if I lose, it's fun. We needed this. Keep. Get on down now. Dark Slick Shores. Got a little bit of bounce. A couple of blockers that can do some damage. When I see double red, it's usually a good sign that they're going to have problematic creatures. And this requires lightning strikes to kill. So it gets some of the better removal out of his hand. Yep, he was waiting. He was waiting to take my 2-power thing. And it was not happening. So this is the really cool thing about this Azure Beastbinder, is it doesn't just make it a 2-power nothing for the end of turn, it does it until your next turn. So his Monastery Swift Spear no longer has prowess until my next turn. I don't know if he knows that. Well, he's looking. Oh no! No, it took my prowess! It took my prowess, you son of a bitch! Man, the Beastbinder's good stuff. It is good stuff. That ain't doing it. Let's see what's on top. Yep, we'll keep that. And when he does finally get the nerve to pump it up, we'll just bounce it anyways. Or we'll just do it right now. We could have used that on his other thing, but I didn't feel like it. I said, boo, boo, boo. A boo, boo, boo. Ah, he didn't go for... flick a coin, huh? Oh yeah, I'll discard a card. We probably could use that land, but you don't even have much to get out of the graveyard. Well, I guess we're still just attacking. Boo, 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 boo. And that's just exiling cards off the top of his library, which is nice for him. But... alright. Okay. Put 2 1/1 counters and lifelink on a creature and destroy all 1-power creatures. This seems like the right time for that. Boo boo. We wanted that life gain swing. 6 points in a game this close is really important. It also helps us with this being better afterwards. He's gonna mill himself out. Well, I can't target that thing right now. But he can't block this, so... Boo-doo. Discard your hand, then draw 3 cards. Wow. We'll just get rid of that. I like what he's doing there. It's interesting. But we're about to pile on now. Does he have anything that can come back? I don't know. Oh, I should have taken away their prowess. That was dumb of me. Boo, 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 boo. Yep. Sure. We'll try it. Okay, we do want that on top. Rabbits, huh? So clean rats. Well, that thing doesn't have its ability until my next turn now, so if he was planning on using it, he can't. Yeah, it's still worth it. Even if it does put 1/1 counters on. These guys are tough. They're very strong in the muscular areas. I'm gonna block like that. Can we get an untapped land? No. but we're not going to gift a card. We're just going to take that. Boo, boo, boo. We survive to our next turn. We can Season of Loss. Which is exactly what we're going to do. Put another creature out. Oh man, that's stupid lucky that it's that card. Well, that card alone screwed me. Yeah, he's just gonna get rid of those bunnies that he just put out. But it's still enough to get me. Those bunnies, they knew how to get the rats. They knew how to get them.